Hey guys, I am so sorry that it's taking so long for me to upload these videos that I've made. It's been 3 weeks now. I think 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know. It's been taking so long, and I can be what I not that I can be. I am. I am such a big procrastinator, unfortunately. And I think it's also anxiety, when you have fear of failure, fear of messing things up, fear of doing things just the wrong way. And then you just kind of avoid the things that you actually have to do. So it's taking me so long to put these videos out. And the ones that I have already on this channel, I know they're kind of they're lacking a lot of information. They're kind of like half of the things that I want to say, and they're missing a lot. And that's because around this time, around the days that I filmed these videos, I filmed so many other videos, that continued whatever I was talking about, and I still have to post the continuation. And that's why I have part 1, part 2, part 3, and I think this is going to be part 4, which is going to be just another part of a lot of things that I had to say. Just another chunk of the big picture. And like I said, I know the right people will hear this, the right people will see this, and the right people will understand and kind of resonate with this energy and understand that, divine timing. I truly believe in my own divine timing, and I do think that things are unfolding exactly how they're supposed to be unfolding. So I am not gonna stress this. I am gonna be uploading this right now, and yeah. So I don't know. It's whatever. Yep, it is what it is, and have fun, or y'all can start cringing now. I'm sorry, guys. It's like I knew exactly what I wanted to say, but I just couldn't. I just couldn't say it. I couldn't get my point across. So now that I'm watching these videos, editing them before I upload them on my channel. Now I kind of understand my feelings more. It's like it's killing me. It's killing me that that I'm here. My soul is here. Yes, I am in another body, but my soul is here. My true essence is here. And I can't call, my family from my past life and be like, "Hey, how you doing? I'm here." And this would bring peace to all of us. But not only that, but it's also I love the fact that they have all this footage and all these moments, these raw, authentic videos from the past, from my past life, from when Selena was on the road, when she was at home, when she was, just being herself. I haven't watched the documentary because I feel like it's gonna trigger a lot of things in me. I don't know. I'm very anxious about watching it. It makes me feel very overwhelmed. In fact, I kind of even avoid thinking about things like that. But it's like, I understand these were pure moments from myself in that past life, in that particular body. I understand that and I respect it. But I think this rage that I am feeling in this body, this rage that my soul is feeling, is like it wants my family from my past life to know that I'm here. It wants people to know that I'm still here, that my soul is still here, that my soul lives on. It may not be in the same body, but that same soul that carried my old body is the same soul that's keeping this body going. And I can't prove that. I can't prove that yet. as I'm working on trying to recover my memories from my past life, but I can't prove that yet. And I feel like my soul wants to say that it's here. But at the same time, who's going to believe if, I have nothing to show for it? And I think that was all the anxiety I had with the documentary, and that's why I wanted to post these before. And unfortunately, I didn't get to upload all of the videos that I wanted to upload before the documentary got out. I did upload maybe 2 or 1. So I think that's enough. But everything happens when they're supposed to when they're supposed to happen. So it's like, now that people have seen the documentary, right? When they see me, when I show myself out, when I put myself out there, is it gonna be as authentic? Because they have already seen so much of me in my past life. Now, am I gonna come across as, not authentic, not original? Although I know the people involved, the family, the ones who have lived with me every day, who have seen me every day, they're just some things that can be faked. Maybe they will be able to recognize my energy. Maybe they will be able to recognize my soul through my eyes, through me. But it wasn't about the documentary itself, but it was just my soul that wanted people to know that it's here through me right now and not through the past. And I was talking to someone who's very wise, and she told me, there's a possibility that no one will believe you, and that even the family, that you might never get to have that closure. You might never be able to be in the same room with them and hug them and talk to them, even if it's just for one moment, and exchange that energy. Because at the end of the day, I can't fool myself. I know I am not in the same body that I was in my past life. I know that I am not in the same body that me as Selena was. I'm someone completely different, although my true essence has not changed, not at all. But it's like, she told me, there's a possibility that this might happen, and you got to be ready, because I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to be hurt. And I told myself, no. I went to bed completely destroyed, and I told myself, no, I don't believe it. I don't believe that it took me this long to realize I came back. I reincarnated. I'm here. After all those years, I realized it. I recognized myself. I recognized certain people before I even knew who they were. My soul, my body recognized a certain people before I could even know them. Until this day, my soul remembers. It remembers. So it had to be for something, hopefully that makes sense. Um, to be honest, sometimes it doesn't make sense to me. I'm going to say that. It does not, and sometimes it does. But then at the end, I had to make peace with, it's okay to not fully, it's okay to doubt myself, Deep inside, I just need to know that it's my truth, and I can say it, I can express it, even though no one believes. So yeah, keep watching. And once the documentary comes out, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It's me. I just don't want my truth to be altered. not altered, but like destroyed it. I don't want it to, I want it to stay pure, because when I said that I didn't want my truth to be destroyed, I am not talking about like in my past life as Selena. I'm not talking about like the videos that they were portraying. You know, I'm not talking about like what people had to say about my past self as Selena. I was not talking about that. So it's not, this is not me saying that people are lying, okay? No, I am not. This is not about me saying that the family, the loved ones, the people close to her were lying. No, that is not what I am saying at all. When I said my truth being distorted, I was talking as of right now. As of right now that I am making that revelation about me being and being her in my past, my most current past life. I didn't want that to be distorted once the documentary comes out. I didn't want to post this. I didn't want you guys to see these videos of me after seeing the documentary. I didn't want people to think, oh, she's only doing this because the documentary came out and she's trying to get something from it or out of it, off of it. She's trying to like, copy something. That's why I was so stressing myself of getting this out before the documentary came out, because whatever was gonna be coming out in the documentary after I posted these videos, people were gonna refer back to me, back to my soul, back to my true essence, and be like, huh, we have kind of experienced that energy before. It's not something that was copied. It's not something that someone saw and was like, oh, let me just copy this, let me make it mine. No. So when I said that I didn't want my truth to be distorted, I didn't want people to think that I was doing this because it came out, the documentary came out, and I was just acting from it. I wanted people to see me before that and be like, oh, this is nothing new. She didn't get it from that. I don't know if I'm making sense. So I think that's what all the rage, that's where all the rage and anger came from when I saw that the documentary was coming out. It was my soul, which is my true essence, Selena herself, my soul, pushing me to get it out before people saw it in a different way, from their way. It's like my soul, which is, who I really am, my true essence, not my body. My soul wants to hold on to that part of me. It's not my complete identity, but it's part of my identity. And my soul doesn't want it to be lost. My soul doesn't want it to be lost in a documentary, and it's something that we will never experience, and something that's completely gone and will never come back, when it's right there, when I am right here. And my soul was pushing me to put this out because it wants people to now to keep getting the truth from me. My soul wants to be seen as it is now, although the past is still significant. We're not taking away from the past, and we could never, but I respect and honor what I did in the past. But now my soul wants people to see it as it is now, not just from external sources. It didn't stop there. My story didn't stop there. My story didn't stop in 95. My story didn't stop in those videos that's in that documentary. My soul, right? My soul is tired of people hearing about my story from external sources, although they are from people that I loved very much in my past life, and I still do. I still cherish. But this time, people want my soul want well my soul wants my story to be told. Well, I want my story to be told from I want people to see my true essence from my soul. Although I think it's great, it's cool that they are putting the documentary out. I have nothing against it. If anything, it's great that I think it's very important that future generations to know about this amazing part of history, and this is how they keep the legacy alive. But this time, before you indulge in all these raw, authentic footage and um these raw moments, I really want I really want you to see my true essence, my past self's true essence from my soul. I want it to be portrayed from my energy. And like I said, when you watch the documentary, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And I've always been about, like, I think my whole life, even in my past life as Selena, I feel like people have always misunderstood me. Sometimes it's kind of hard to get my point across. It's like, it's not really about control, but it's more about my way. Can I just do it my way? Can I just be me? Can I just do me? Can I just define my identity without you showing me who I am? Oh, I'm saying this and I feel like this rage, this anger, and this resentment. And I'm sure when the people involved, if they get to hear this, hopefully they will understand exactly what I'm talking about. But it's like, stop trying to like define me. Let it be me that define my identity. Don't tell me who to be. Don't tell me what to do. Let it be me, my way. It's not really about control, but it's more about reclaiming my power, reclaiming my voice without without me feeling like, I don't really know how to say this, but it's like I feel it but I can't really word it. It's like my power and my voice are sacred. They are sacred. And when I heard about the documentary, it kind of triggered that pattern of people always, trying to control my narrative. Not that they are controlling my narrative. Don't get me wrong. I want to make that super clear. I'm not saying that nobody's trying to control my narrative when it comes to the family, of course, the Quintanilla family in particular and the loved ones. No, I'm not saying that, please, because you say something and then people put it in their own words. No, all love for the Quintanilla family. I love you guys so much. Um, no, nothing against you. But yeah, like I was saying, it's like it triggered that wound of just things just not being said from me, by me. It wasn't my decision. I didn't say to do this. I didn't say to do that. And although nothing wrong is being done, but whenever something is done without my voice and my own decision in the moment, it triggers me and I don't like it. And this is not just about my past life as Selena, because before that I was in another body and I was in another body in another body. I go way back. I've lived many lifetimes. So this isn't even about my past life as Selena. I had a life in the 1800s, way before that, way before colonization. So it's been a pattern in which people want to, they misunderstand me. And in which I don't have full control of my identity and my voice and my truth, it's either people don't listen to my truth and my voice, or I do not listen. Or I do not listen to my own intuition and my truth, because whenever I did and I fought for my truth and my voice, I was shamed for it. And it's a pattern that led to how things ended in 95. So I have something around, voicing myself, expressing myself, my identity, my voice, my truth. And it has nothing to do with you guys. It has nothing to do with the family. It has nothing to do with the documentary, just what it triggered. And my soul nagging at me, reminding me that I have to be the one to tell it. Reminding me that I have to say the first word. Let them know that I'm here still. And that this is all me. I'm not trying to get anything. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm not trying to harm anybody. I just want to be seen in my full authenticity without it being altered or shamed. It's like, I love you guys. I love you all. But this time, can I please share it from my perspective? Can it come from my soul? Can they hear it from my soul? I want people to feel my energy, my raw, authentic essence before they feel it from the documentary. And I truly love you guys. It's nothing against you guys. I love you more than you think. And this isn't really about a fan, an obsessed fan. No, it's nothing like that. It's if anything, I love many, many artists, but I'm never invested in like whatever they're doing. It's like I'm just, I'm indifferent, I love them. I love music, but it's, I never go out of my way to, no, this is I don't really even stay in tuned with, I don't even stay up to date with like the things that that you guys are doing. Like, for example, like the Instagram posts, anything that has to do with my past life self, anything that has to do with Selena, all these stuff, I don't even stay up to date with them, right? So it's not like there are certain pages that I don't even follow. Some I have unfollowed because it's too overwhelming for me. It gives me anxiety. And not that I have anything against them, it's just that it's too much for me, because I'm here and I can't even say that I'm here. I can't voice it. I can't even be with these people. I can't even, give them one last hug. It's more than that. It's deeper than just some fan. No, because I really don't care. No offense, but like I really don't care like what celebrities do. And I admire them. I love music. I love what they do. They are, and they are like they're I think they're amazing. I'm very inspired by a lot of things that they do, but it's never that deep. So this really has nothing to do with like, I wouldn't even know about the documentary if it wasn't everywhere. I'm just saying, like, I even unfollowed well, I think I spoke on this later on. I don't have to repeat myself, and you'll get it. Nothing, no hard feelings. Just it's actually pretty funny. But yeah, it's like this time I want people to feel it from my energy. It can still come out, of course, and who am I to, like, decide that it's that it's not supposed to be out. Like, I have no say, and I wouldn't either, because that's how you keep the legacy alive. But if you know me, you've known my past self, you would know that I would rather it be my voice um sharing something that's very sacred and special. You would know that it's not that, out of like rebellion, like I'm being like a rebel. No, it's not like that. But it's like you would know that it's like I had this dream last week, and I saw her, my past self from my past life, and she was wearing this beige outfit. I don't know if you guys see what I'm talking about. It's like these beige pants. She has this beige tank top on, and she has a beige blouse on, and she has this gold earrings and gold necklace. She had the bangs and the um. I'll see if I can find a picture. I don't know, but like, and she was just sitting there like, they're just, I in the dream I saw that I was somewhere else. I grew up dancing, and I'm from Haiti, and I in the dream I saw that I was in the dance studio, in the dance studio, the dance school that I went to when I was a child in Haiti, a kid, when I was younger. And they were showing us these dance numbers, these choreographies. And Selena was just sitting there. She was mad. She was furious. It's like she didn't want to take part of the choreography. She was like, I am not doing it. I'm not doing it unless it's my way. That's the vibe I got from the dream. And I understood it, you know? And that's something that's like part of, not just because, um, it's something that I still carry in me. That's literally exactly how I am. You're not gonna tell me how to style myself, because that's something I already have down. If you know, you know. The people involved, you know. You're not gonna tell me how to style myself. You're not gonna tell me how to style my hair. You're not gonna tell me how. I don't need a stylist. I don't need, it's like I know my dance. I mean, of course, I mean, you can give me ideas. I don't mind, doing a choreography. I'm not even going there, but it's like everything everything that I did, that she did, it's like it was the whole package, right? You didn't have to tell her. You don't have to tell me, this is what you're gonna wear tonight. I know what I'm gonna wear tonight. I know what we're gonna wear tonight. I know what dance I'm doing. You know? I know how this is gonna go. I know how we're gonna run the show. Part of the creativity has always been, like, I gotta be on top of that. The aesthetic and all that stuff. She was in the dream, she was mad. Looking at the choreography, like I'm not doing that. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I just thought that it was important. And I feel like the more I channel, the more that I remember, the more I say before the documentary comes out, I really feel like the more that it will probably resonate with the right people, the right ears that are gonna be listening to me, and the people involved who lived with her every day, who knew her, who saw her every day, would understand. And maybe when after you see the documentary, you will understand. And that's why I'm doing my best to get this out before Monday. Today's Sunday, November 15th, yeah. And I'm still doing editing. I have no patience for editing. I'm doing my best to get this out. And I love doing, I love going down rabbit holes. And I just, if I don't stop myself, I'll forever be talking about this. But the messages just keep coming through, just keep coming through. Something needs to be said. Something needs to be said. There are unfinished business, of course, and anyways. So yeah, I was thinking maybe it was an actual memory. Was only the people involved would know. Was there like some maybe the day that she wore that outfit, or if she wore that outfit many times, did something occur in which she was mad about something that she didn't want to be a part of? She didn't agree with, but then they were kind of like I don't want to say forcing, but it's like she just didn't want to deal with that, and then she wanted it to be done her way, but then they wouldn't let it. So she was just sitting there and she was just mad and she's looking down and she's mad. Maybe only the people involved, if they do see this video, if they do hear what I gotta say, only them would know if this is an actual memory or if it's just a random dream and my mind is playing tricks on me. So there's something I just remembered. I had that vision a while back, but I just, I just, please talk fast. Um, I just kind of like forgot about it. But then now that I'm like recollecting all these, stuff, so I'm like, okay, so I had like this vision, when she did like her Agree shampoo photo shoot. I believe it was this one. Hold on. Only the people involved would know if like this is actually like an actual memory or anyways, but like this is it, like right here, this one, you see, where she's like in one of the pictures in which she is laughing, or like my past self, whatever. Okay, and in that vision, in that morning, it's like in that vision, it's like she, especially on the one that she's like smiling or laughing, she was specifically thinking about a joke that was made. I'm not sure if the morning before this photo shoot, or even the night before, or sometimes before this photo shoot. I don't know who she had an interaction with, and then she made a joke. But I believe that the joke was like about Chris, or with Chris, or on Chris, or someone else. But only the people involved would know. So, yeah. Yep. And then there was another that was a dream. Actually, it was a dream, but I also think it was a memory, another memory. And that dream, she was wearing like this the white, she was wearing Chris's white t-shirt, not t-shirt, but like shirt that she wore in Amor Prohibido video. And so it's like she was playing around. I think she kind of like disappeared on purpose, and then it was nighttime when she came back, and I could see her red porch. It's like she came in driving the red Porsche. And and then they're like, oh, there she is, she's right here, she's back, she's here. Like the whole neighborhood was like, oh my god, there she is. And then like the whole family was like, there she is. So I don't know, maybe, I don't know, maybe I might think it doesn't matter, but then it does. And there was another thing, I think I mentioned it with the dream that I had, with her beige outfit and the gold necklace and gold earrings, the bangs and all that stuff. When she was mad in the dream that I had, that when we were having the choreography and she was mad, it's like she didn't want to take part of that. It's like she was giving me the vibe in that dream that I am not doing anything that I want. It's like she was being pulled towards something that she didn't want to, but then kind of like felt like she had to force. I don't know, but it was like it's like she was trying to say something, but it wasn't coming out the way she wanted it to come out, and she kept being misunderstood and kind of controlled in a way. But then it's like, I don't know, it's weird. But anyways, I just remember that this year was a lot for my mental health, and this year was a lot. This year was a lot mentally, and I was having thoughts that were not so good, you know, them thoughts that you be having when you wish, you know, you were just not here. And it's funny. It's weird. And I was thinking about, okay, I gotta do a living will, and because the only person that I would trust with my pets is Chris. And it's so weird that I said that, because that I thought about it. It's like out of everybody. And of course, I would write another letter telling him why I chose him, because I love my bunny and my dog to death. I love them, and I just don't think that, you know, I know he would take great care of them, especially after telling him what I would tell him. After writing what I would write in that letter, you know, I know he would not let go of them. Even if he believed me or not, but just the slightest chance, you know, I just know he would, because I love them so much, and I could never imagine them in an animal shelter. And if I were to not be here, and it wasn't just my mental health, I was sick a lot. Like I mentioned earlier, with the bronchitis and the allergies, the sore throat, the ear pain, the ear infections, and all that stuff. Sometimes I would think that I wasn't gonna make it. I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do with my pets? Like, they are all I have, and I don't want them with just anybody. And even if I'm mad at him, I feel like he betrayed me. He would be I know that's weird, right? That's not something that you just think about, and it's like, whoa. And I love a lot of artists. Like I told you, this isn't about me being a fan. No. Like, I would never, like, why would I, you know, leave my pets with a celebrity that I don't know, but that I, you know, admire or whatever. But this is not even about me admiring him, or this is like it's like soul energy, soul contract, past life energy. I just know he would. I just know he wouldn't let me down. And I think that's why I felt so betrayed when he did not answer my letter. Because it's like, wow, you didn't even have the slightest doubt that, you know, you didn't even, you know, feel anything. Like, your intuition did not even speak to you, and one way or another, like, how did you not even, you know, I don't know, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. Or maybe he didn't even read it. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't even have it anymore with him, and he never read the letter. I don't know. I guess we'll never know. I remember writing this letter at the airport. I had a connecting flight at the second airport was when I had the idea to write it, because when I was gonna go to the meet and greet in LA, I was decided to tell him that I was the reincarnation of Selena, face to face. But then at the second airport, something told me to write a letter, and I wrote, like, was it 10, 20, 50 pages? It was long. Because when I start, as you can see, I start talking, I cannot stop. I start writing, I cannot stop. And I hate editing. I don't even know how I'm gonna pull this together before the documentary comes out, because I'm over here, it's going on forever. And then I was in the airplane, I was still writing the letter. I fell asleep, I woke up, I continued writing the letter. And then when I arrived to LA, I finished writing the letter. And yeah. And then that's where I got ready, did my makeup at the airport, went to the meet and greet, and from the meet and greet back to the airport, slept at the airport, caught my flight at 5 a.m. I didn't get back home until the next day, afternoon the next day, around like 6 p.m. So I was out for 2 days straight, I think. I flew there just for the event for one day. And then I cried because I couldn't believe that I put myself through that. I cried for two things. I was finally going to see him face to face. After all those years, my soul was crying because, oof, like, damn, after 20 something years, wow. And second, because I could not imagine the things that I was putting myself through and for what. My soul knew, but the logical side of me was like, what in the world are you doing? And I'm just putting myself through stuff that I know later on I'll feel burned out. And I did. I came back sick. But anyways. And then this is something only the people involved would be able to confirm. But I had something that came through. I'm not sure if it was a vision or if it was an actual memory. But I feel like I still gotta share it because only the people involved would be able to confirm, hopefully. But like, did in my past life, did I have a dog named something with an O? Lunar, Limo, I don't know. It was a small dog. And then after what happened in 95, it refused to eat. And Chris feels very guilty because he did not try harder, and the dog died out of sadness. I don't know if it's true. It's a vision that I had. It came through, but I don't know. Only the people involved would know for sure if that's something that actually happened. Yep, that's it for today. It's funny because I'm making more new content, and I still haven't even edited what I filmed on November 15th and 16th. More's coming. Thank you.